with the Mets in town. Rich Hill on the mound.
The walks are going to be the key. Keep these walks down. A lot of right-hand hitters in this lineup.
Got him. Strikeout looking for Rich Hill.
Yeah, another good pitch right there. A good little cut fastball right to those tough right-handed hitters. And top fan looking.
So 2 outs here in the first inning. Out to center and Jack Suwinski. Lindor giving it a ride. And that's the final out. So no harm on the leadoff single. That's it for New York. And the Pirates coming to bat here in the first.
So Rich Hill posts a 0. Now it's Tylor Megill taking the mound for the 13th time. He is 5-3 with a 4.40 ERA. Coming off a pretty good start. Good, not great against Toronto.
Reynolds at first. He's stolen 8 bases, not going, and a good breaking ball by Megill strikes out McCutchen for the second out.
Well, McGill's breaking ball is much better tonight. It's got a nice downward arc to it. He's thrown it harder than he did in his last start.
Here's Carlos Santana, switch hitting first baseman, and he always takes pitches, but not this time. It's one behind the bag at second, and Lindor throws him out, and so Megill throws a scoreless first. No score after 1.
Marcana is the Mets first baseman tonight. Comes back to get Canna swinging.
You see why that fastball at 90 miles per hour just plays so high up above the zone, able to mix the cutter on the inside part of the plate and then also that 73 mile per hour breaking ball.
And the Mets have 2 on for Vientos. Now Vientos had his chances last night. He had a bases loaded chance in the second inning and struck out. He had a bases loaded chance in the 9th inning and struck out. Should get some more playing time now with Alonso out. See if he can get into some kind of groove like he was in AAA. And he lines one in left center for a base hit. McNeil around third. He'll come in to score. Racing for third is Escobar. He'll make it safely. Mark Vientos drives in his 5th run of the year with a 2-out single. And the Mets go in front 1-0.
Vientos saw the curveball the first time. That one stays up where he could wait back on it. Didn't hit it all the way off the barrel. A little bit on the label, but enough to get it into the outfield and RBI.
And now it's Austin Hedges, 176 hitter, 4 hits and 14 at bats on this homestand.
Hayes runs, the trailing runner will go, and Bae so fast it gets in there. A double steal.
See that great jump by Bryan. Again, Bae is so quick, and then that backside runner, it's important that he has a big enough lead so in case that throw does come down that he's not caught sleeping.
Fly ball. It's down, and it's a double. And because they stole the base, that plates 2 runs, and the Pirates take the lead.
Oh, what a beautiful job right there by Austin Hedges. I mean, a great job all the way around offensively. Austin struggled a little bit offensively as of late. He's been swinging a pretty decent bat, contributing at the bottom of the lineup. So he gets the ball out over the plate, takes it the other way, which you don't see very often from Austin Hedges. He's able to sneak that ball right down in that right field corner against the speedy Marte. And so again, you mentioned it, Joe, that base running right there, those 2 stolen bases played key right there.
Here's Francisco Lindor, flying out to center field to end the first inning against Hill.
Curveball drilled to left. Back goes Reynolds, back near the wall, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor hits it just over that low fence in left field for his 12th home run of the year to tie the game at 2. So Lindor hit one of the warning track in center field his first time up. He has really shown signs of breaking out the last few days. He's now hitting 5 straight games, and this one leaves the yard.
He's been consistently better from the right side, a little more level swing.
Base is loaded with 1 out. What's Brian Hayes been doing at the plate lately?
He's been swinging it good, so the right guy at the right time. See if he can continue that hot streak right now and pick up some runs.
Served over short, a base hit for Hayes. McCutchen is in. Santana scores. Brian Hayes puts the Pirates back on top.
Hot man at the right time, up at the plate. Yep, Brian Hayes delivers once again.
1-1 to Bae.
Bunt. Suwinski's in. The throw is wide. Hayes is going to come home. 2 score on the bunt. Bae's in third, and look at these battling Bucks. They're having fun tonight.
Look at these guys run around the bases, flying around the bases, all of them, putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to make plays. Hwan Bae, great bunt right there on the third base side, hustling all the way down the line. Doesn't get any better either. Now you have Bae on third with less than 2 outs, and that's that. It just kind of continues to snowball on you.
Hit throw. Palacios drives in the run. Ain't no stopping him now.
Love their aggression right there. Ready to hit, first pitch, infield drawn in. Palacios has been having some really good at-bats. Again, got a breaking ball up and out over the plate.
Suwinski with some of the most pronounced platoon splits of any hitter. Out to deep center. It's over Nimmo's head. McCutchen is in. And a ripping RBI double for Suwinski. 8-2 Pirates.
And it just pours on, pours on. I tell you, when it rains, it pours for these Mets. And now you got the hottest hitter again coming up to the plate for the Pirates, with runners out there in scoring position.
2 more hits already today for Hayes. Base hit and more for Hayes. 2 more Pirates are scoring. There's a double for Hayes. He's knocked in 4 tonight. 10-2.
Keep pushing. Don't let up. It's nothing better than watching a guy when he goes through a hot streak like this. Bryan Hayes put in so much work.
Mets, who are down 10-2, bring the infield in with 2nd and 3rd and 1 out for Hwan Bae.
That's hit well the other way. And Bae is the 2nd out, but deep enough to score Suwinski. Sac fly for Hwan Bae. 11-2.
Here's Palacios. Singled in a run in the 3rd.
Base hit. Hayes is going to score. Josh Palacios. 2 RBI hits tonight, and the Bucks aren't stopping here. And Rich Hill, starting the inning at 98 pitches, working with a 10-run lead, is going to face Eduardo Escobar. Struck him out, looking.
Yeah, again, that pitch right there, that's like his neutralizer. He can go to it anytime he wants, at any speed.
So Rich Hill facing Nimmo for a 4th time, dropping down and striking him out.
It's so fun to watch. It really is. I mean, because you know, especially when you play the game, but you just look at this arm angle to drop down at 3/4. You see the body language with intent, purpose, getting everything he can out of that 43-year-old body.
It's Carlos Santana, the switch hitter, leads things off.
And Santana into the Pittsburgh night. Home run, Carlos Santana.
That's got to feel good for Carlos Santana. And again, a lot of weak contact today, but also put in some work.
Suwinski, those 2 hits tonight, both off of lefties. First time that he's had multiple hits off a lefty in the same game. In the air, right center, deep and gone. The Pirates go back to back. It's Carlos and Jack.
Keep doing it, Jack. Fun to watch. Just raw power from that left side.
Vientos, who has an RBI single and a walk tonight. That's it sharply by Vientos, and it eats up Bae and goes into center field. Canna will score. Escobar goes to 3rd. 1-2 to Alvarez, and he lines a base hit to left field. Escobar comes in to score. So Alvarez, after going 0 for 4 to that point, mixes in a hit and an RBI. It's now 14-4. 2-2 from Bednar. That's line to right field. Cutting across is Smith the Jigba, and he can't make the catch, and it goes back to the wall. Beatty's in to score. Alvarez right behind him. Pham winds up at 2nd base, and it's now 14-6. Now Guillorme will try and keep it going. That's cracked down the right field line, and that's a fair ball bouncing into the corner. Pham is in to score. Guillorme jogs into 2nd base. It bounced out of play. It's a ground rule double. And the Mets have scored 5 times in the 9th. It's now 14-7.
In the air, right field. Smith and Jigba able to make the catch. And the ball game is over. Now the Pirates can celebrate. 14 runs from the Bucks bats, backing up Rich Hill, and what a night for Bryan Hayes, 5 for 5.